guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. Hope you guys are all doing a-okay. Big up to everybody, muchly and greatly appreciated. This is going to be the preview. I apologise that this wasn't put out earlier. I was up late last night with PSG Inc. Big up to him. The show went a bit AWOL in the end, but whatever. Big up to him. Respect to him, obviously. And hopefully we'll have him on the channel no matter win, lose or draw. Fingers crossed we can get a fan cam from him. Anyway, we are here to do the PSG preview. That's why we're here. So, yeah, big up to everyone as per usual. You guys know. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into this. Excuse me. Right, let's go. So if we go up here, am I in the way? I am in the way. Bear with me a second. Let me just move my fat head out of the way. And let me move that out of the way. So this is PSG's games, as you can probably see. So if we scroll up, this is how they have been doing. So obviously this is the game we're previewing. They beat Toulouse, or however you say that, 3-0. Anguisse, they beat, I don't like that name because of Matthias Tau's SBC. If you know, you know. But yeah, 4-2. And then before that, they did get beat 2-1 against Atletico Madrid. Before that, though, Lens 1-0, 3-0, 1-1, which isn't good enough. PSV, respectively, should not be getting a draw with PSG. Paris Saint-Germain are a good team, 4-2 against Strasbourg. So they're a good team. If we go over here, can you see it? You can. Perfect. If we go over here, for instance, right, go on the statistics. No, lineup, sorry. And we go on the players' average. This, no, not that. This is their players' average. So can you see it? Am I in the way? No, I'm not in the way. Perfect. So this is their players' average, right? So that's obviously is the heat map. You've got the players, so on and so forth. Obviously, that being their players. I believe Hakimi's the right back. I believe he's number 2. I'm not really too sure on like the thingies, numbers and who's who. But basically, anyway, as you can see, Hakimi obviously likes to run up this side, so on and so forth. This is the shape that they played in that game. If you want to go to when they go against a big team, if we're calling Atletico Madrid a big team, which they are, to be fair, they are. We go average positions here. This was the average positions, obviously coming towards me. Obviously, that's Atletico going the other way. So, yeah, coming this way, this was the shape that they're going with. So, again, Hakimi's there with Dembele. I believe Dembele's number 10. And so on and so forth. Like, they like to bunch up in this midfield. They're defending with a 2. They're defending again with a high line, kind of what Vincent Kompany has been doing. So they're a very, very good team. I feel like a lot of people are overlooking them. Don't get it twisted. If we smash them 5-0 tonight, I'm going to be ecstatic. But, it's not the fact that I'm taking the humble approach. I'm generally just speaking how it is, man. Like, I don't think we should personally be as disrespectful as some fans are being, to be honest. They are a good team. Cool. Have they been as good as, what they've once been? No, don't get it twisted, They've lost some star power. But I generally actually believe that in that aspect, at the same time, yes, they've lost the star power, but let's see what happens. So yeah, if we then go over here and share this instead, obviously this is the Bayern games. I don't know why it keeps scrolling me down. Obviously, again, this is the game we're talking about. So, 3-0 against Augsburg, 1-0 against St. Pauli, 1-0 against Benfica. Both teams obviously were difficult games. Jamal got a rocket in this one, scored a header in this one. Una Berlin, 3-0, 4-0, 5-0. And then obviously there is the game against Barca. So 6 games, unbeaten, not even a goal scored against. I do feel like they will score a goal though. If we do the same thing like we did with PSG, we'll go on Stuttgart first. Lineups, average position. So obviously I know the numbers here. So obviously this is Pavlovic at this point in Pavlovic, number 45. Who is number 45? Now I have no clue who number 45 is. I feel like I'm being stupid. I feel like I'm being dumb. 45. I'm gonna be pissed if it's someone stupid. Pavlovic. Yeah, it is Pavlovic. Pavlovic didn't play, did he? I'm so confused now. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, obviously that's Mama Neuer. Obviously Upa and Kim. Obviously Kim likes to push this side, sometimes this side, and then Upa's mainly on this side. Number 22, if I'm right by saying, is Guerrero. So he's obviously pushing up and down here. Alfonso's obviously pushing up and down there. Kane likes to drop back for both Olasey in this position and Serge Gnabry in this position. Then obviously you've got Thomas Muller going through the middle. You've got Kimmich just going everywhere. You know what Kimmich does. And then obviously Kane, will float about. And I feel like a lot of people they like to talk all of this shit about where it's like, but Kane isn't in the box, Fox in the box, and he needs to be more of a Lewandowski type. That's not Kane. People, please understand that is not Harry Kane. If you're going to back Harry Kane, back him. If you don't want him at the club, that's absolutely fine. There is generally nothing wrong with not wanting Harry Kane if you don't like his style of play. His style of play is the fact that he will drop deep at times. I feel like a lot of people, and me myself, don't get it twisted, I'm not having a go at you guys. We've been so used to Klose, Mario Mandzukic, Mario Gomez, Lewandowski. You know what I mean? These players that are foxes in the boxes, that's just is what it is. The tap-ins, this and that. He's not going to do that, and I feel like a lot of people are shitting on him because he is in the midfield all the time. I would like him to push forward myself. But at the same time, that's just not what Kane's going to do, And he scored 36 and 32 in the last Bundesliga season. He's already got 11 with 5 assists. Like, he's a world-class striker. We just need to accept that we've got a world-class striker because, at one point, with all due respect, we had Choupo-Moting up front. And I love Choupo-Moting 110%. He stepped up for us. He actually did. But we tried to play Sadio Mané up top, and look how that went. Man was more offside than his fucking hairline, and that's coming from someone that's losing his fucking hair. So, it is what it is. Anyway, let's go back here. So, yeah, that's the average position of the Bayern. If we go to the Barca one, obviously, where we got smashed. So this is obviously the average Barca. We don't care about them. So this is how we were playing here. Again, Kane is dropping deep. You've then got and Kane scored in this game, by the way, as well. He should have had 2. So again, to my point, I know that we lost 4-1. We got absolutely humbled. Don't get it twisted. But at the same time, Kane scored in this game. Did he Haman's talking shit about Kane not scoring in the big goals? In big games. Well, he scored against Dortmund and he scored against Barcelona this season already. So yeah, he can screw himself. But yeah, like Kane's dropping deep here. Obviously Serge and Oliseh. I actually think it's going to be Coman. So Coman needs to push up here as well. Obviously this is João Palhinha. It won't be now. Obviously Kimmich likes to just go bloody everywhere. And then obviously Alfonso pushing on this side, Guerrero pushing on this side, and then obviously Upa and thingy. The problem with it is this player here, which will be number 8 because it'll be Leon Goretzka, needs to come here. Let me go back on that. Sorry. Didn't mean to click off that. So yeah, if we just forget about the 6 for now because Joshua Kimmich just floats around. This player here needs to stay in the middle of here like a triangle, because if not, again, similar to Barcelona, PSG have pace. And actually, I would say that they've got a lot more pace, to be honest. But yeah, they're the average positions. I feel like I'm rambling at this point. So let's go over to the lineup like we always do. So share this tab instead. I know I'm in the way. So let me move my big old head over here. Yeah, we'll get into this. So yeah, big up to everyone. Right, let me go like that. Bosh. Right, here we are. So yeah, so this is the lineup that I would go with. Let me find the tab. So I would go with Manuel Neuer in goal. There is no need for anybody else. Then Sancho Boy. I always, for some reason, it never gets it when you put that. So yeah, Boy. Some people might be saying you're going to chuck him in after he's just come back from injury. Yeah, I am, because we need a right back. They've got Bradley Barcola. He will eat Lima, and he will eat, quite literally eat Guerrero alive. That pace, you need an actual right back there. So yeah, no, I would play him there. I really, really would. Will Kompany, I don't know. He did get a couple of minutes in the last game, so let's see what happens. Obviously, we know that the centre-back partnership is going to be Upamecano and Kim Min-jae. Oh, that's Hakimi. I would love Hakimi. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Hakimi would be an absolute joke to have as a player. But yeah, it'll be those two, obviously. Then we'll have Davies on the left back. The two centre mids, this is where it gets interesting. We know that Joshua Kimmich is going to play. It's probably going to be Goretzka. From the last game, it should be Goretzka. But for me personally, I would actually go with Lima. Just to have in that. It depends. Is Goretzka, is he going to play in this role here? That's what it needs to be, guys. When we're defending at times, maybe not that close, but like in general, it needs to be like that. He needs to basically not be an egotistical prick. Put it that way. That's what needs to happen. So yeah, those two. Then I would go with Olise. I don't know if Kompany will go with Sane. I really hope he doesn't. But hey ho, it is what it is if he does. So yeah, Olise needs to obviously do what he does, cut inside, bang it there, so on and so forth. Jamal Musiala is going to play on the in the 10. That's where he likes to play him. I think Coman, because of the last performance, will start. Again, he needs to do the same thing. But for me personally, we don't need both of our wingers going up, cut back, and score. Of course, if they can score, they score. But at the same time, we just don't need that. And then obviously the main guy himself, Harry Kane, is going to be up top. He's in great form right now. Hopefully he can get some goals. And you know what's very interesting that I learned from Mo is the fact that their goalkeeper, Donnarumma, is having a howler right now. To be honest with you, it's just so dumb. He is having an absolute howler right now. So Harry Kane will test that goalkeeper. He will press that goalkeeper. If they're not lucky with it, and Enrique doesn't actually use his brain, which he does have in his head. For me, I would go with their Russian goalkeeper. He's 25 years old, super young. He's only made one mistake this season. He's only actually had 4 matches, but go with someone that's unknown because, yeah, cool, you might be shoving him in the deep end, but that's what I would do. I wouldn't go with Donnarumma. Donnarumma's a good shot stopper, but from what even PSG fans are saying, it ain't going to be good if he just turns up and or don't turn up, put it that way. But yeah, anyway, that is that. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Again, apologies for this being a little bit later. That generally wasn't supposed to be the case. I apologize. Big up to everybody. Thank you for the constant support on the channel as always. We'll obviously be here for the watch along. So the watch along, we'll then do a match reaction. Actually, no, watch along. I'm going to go straight into doing Mo's fan cam. Hopefully we can get him on because he's going to be busy. He's going to be doing his own thing. Then we'll go straight into player ratings, and then I'll send you guys over to Zia, so Zia can do his full show that he likes to do, and then we'll go with fan cams and so on and so forth later. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be a good win. Come on, Bayern. Yeah, until then, Mia Samia. Peace, my people. Peace.